Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, today I kind of wanted to just talk to you. Not really much to do, and I can't find no videos to do indoors besides like little ones like this. But I think it's a good topic because I think it gets overlooked. Most guys that run a cellular camera are loaded, so somebody like me that makes no money off of YouTube and I try to just do it for fun, it's kind of sucks. But I got this for Christmas. It's a multi-edge cellular trail camera. Now, what I will say is I have a cellular stealth camera, and I don't have a camera with me. It's in the woods right now, but I do have the SD card because it was in my laptop. But that's kind of contrary to what we're talking to, because this camera right here takes no SD card required, has a built-in memory, and it sends it just all to your phone. I kind of like that and kind of don't. Here's why I don't like that. Because sometimes the stealth camera messes up and it'll still take pictures on this, and it'll be like an old trail camera where you can just go in there and check it. That's kind of handy because when it messes up, then you got to back up. This don't have no backup, so if it messes up, you're just not getting the pictures, which kind of sucks. So I wanted to give 5 pros and 5 cons on cell cameras. What I think. Number 1 on the pros list is you get your images remotely. So whether you're getting a video or an image sent to your phone, you can watch it straight from your bed, and it'll tell you what time that deer walked by or took a picture or whatever. So that's a really, really good pro. I really like that, especially when I'm in the deer stand. I have like this set up a couple hundred yards away. Not this one specifically because I haven't even opened it, but say I have my stealth camera sitting a couple hundred yards away down the ridge, I can keep checking my phone and it'll tell me like, hey, a big buck's on its way. We've actually had it happen, so that's pretty neat. I really like that. The other thing is you get to go and access your game, like your camera settings from your phone at any given time. So I can set my camera up in a whole bunch of different ways: video, pictures, how many it's going to take, how long the trigger speed's going to have. That's a really good pro because once you get your camera settings dialed in, I feel like you optimize your chances of seeing deer on the camera. Sometimes if you have it set on pictures, they run by too fast, or you'll just catch a little glimpse. But if you get that trigger speed set just right and figure out kind of how fast your deer walking down that trail or whatever, you can keep it resetting it to different stuff and testing out stuff. So that's pretty cool. The other thing is get real-time uploads. Sorry, I'm trying to read my handwriting. I don't know what I wrote. That's bad, ain't it? But you can get real-time uploads. I think we went over that one already. But you can get real-time uploads, so it instantly goes to your phones. That's pretty neat. Next one is you can gather hunting intel, and the stealth camera does a really, really good job at it. I have yet to use this one, but I'm excited to see. The stealth camera actually can let me know, once I name the deer, it'll let me know what that deer, how many times he walks by. So that's pretty neat factor to that trail camera. I have yet to use it because it says it on the box, and I just don't name my deer, so I really have no need. But I know it does it, and if that's another tool I wanted to have, that's another tool I could have it just the tap of a finger. So that's pretty neat. They take incredible photos and videos as well. They're like the iPhone but built into this thing. So you're getting super good clean quality images and videos, which really helps identify the deer. Maybe the size of that deer, you can tell from the mass of his antlers all the way down to how big his body is. You can probably age the deer off of that, how low his stomach's hanging if you get a good daylight photo. I wouldn't recommend trying to age a deer off of a nighttime photo. I wouldn't try to guesstimate the age of a deer anyways, from me personally. I just think I'd get it wrong. So, now we're getting kind of into the cons, which actually, there's probably a lot of cons to this. Let's get into number 1 though. Higher cost of the actual camera. I think this camera is like $80. which ain't too bad because you're talking about cellular cameras and stuff like that. And I think my stealth camera was 100, I believe. I mean, it's still a lot of money for a trail camera, in my opinion. I'm used to getting the Wild Game Innovation ones at Walmart for like 30 bucks. Me and Haley always get them, and they've always done a tremendous job. I still have them, and I've used them for like 5 or 6 years. So, stepping up to one of these for 80 bucks, I could buy like 2 or 3 of those cameras at Walmart, and I think they do just as good as a job. You know, you got a lot of pro hunters on here and all over that say, well, a cellular camera better because you're not going in there and spooking deer. Yeah, but I ain't checking my cell camera until I go in there to hunt, or my actual trail camera, not my cellular camera. So I ain't going in there and checking that trail camera until I think, well, I know, for me personally, I ain't checking it until I go in there to hunt that day. I'm not checking it all the time, so I'm not going in there to spook deer. I'm going in there to hunt. But that's just me. So the reason I did switch over is because, like I said, I like to be hunting and checking my trail camera, especially if it's all the way across the field or somewhere where I can't see and I can say, hey, there's a deer there. Let's do a spot and stock. Let's go try to get him. So I like that aspect. Another aspect is cell service. This is a big one. I use Verizon, so it really don't apply to me because I think Verizon has the best cell service in our area. We have multiple Verizon cell towers, like right across from where we hunt, actually. On Haley's ground, there's a Verizon cell tower like 10 feet away. So it's always getting signal. But when I did put a camera out close to where my mom lives, a couple miles away, it would crash all the time. So you got to be aware of cell camera and what your data is. See, this one, like, it works on all 4 major U.S. networks, so that really helps. It auto connects to the strongest network in your area. So, I mean, this camera is doing it all. It's connecting it for you and everything. The stealth cam, I had to connect to a cell service and all that. It was kind of a pain with this company, and I'll kind of talk to you more about that here in a second. Battery drain. I've yet to use this camera, but what I have noticed is, I don't even think it says it on here. This camera right here takes 16 AA batteries, and my other camera, my stealth camera, takes 8 AA batteries. Now, the stealth camera is absolutely 1000% trash at keeping batteries. I mean, it'll drain them within a week. And unless I want to spend another $80 on a little freaking four-wheeler battery or a solar panel to go connect to my trail camera, which I don't want to spend another $80 because I can buy another camera. But unless I want to buy that, then I'm kind of just stuck with the battery. The 8 AA's is going dead every week. So you got to also factor that in. This one has 16 AA batteries, which might be good because it might last 2 weeks. Or I'm just spending more money. So it's depending on how you look at it. I think, oh no, I'm spending twice the amount of money on AA's than I should be. This is insane. I'm just going to go get Haley's car battery and redneck it. And maybe keep it going for a little bit longer than 2 weeks, because that's retarded. Another thing is image quality due to cell service. Like I said, when I had the trail camera out here, over by my mom's house, it would send horrible photos. They'd be blurry and stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure you're having the best cell service for your area. I don't even know if you could test that or how you do that, but maybe Google it. Maybe find something out. I didn't even worry about it. Data plan costs. Now, this is a big one. Stealth cameras' data plan costs are outrageous. If you're more curious than that, Google stealth camera data plan for a cellular camera. They're really expensive. I think the only benefit is if you could pay yearly, then it would be worth it. Now me, I only run my trail cameras sometimes. Well, I normally only run them during deer season. Me personally, me and Haley. We only run them for like 3 or 4 months. So yearly really don't bother us. This one is super cheap, data plan. But like I said, I only run my trail cameras 3 or 4 months at a time. It really ain't a big deal to me. Now, we are talking about me and Haley building a food plot. So we want one of these trail cameras to be on the food plot all times during the summer. So I think about just buying a yearly plan for this one. And that way it can be on the food plot and kind of observe 24/7, 365 days a year. That's kind of what our goal is. So we can pull all the footage off, save it, and then maybe make a big video of all the deer eating our food plot when we build it. But that's kind of another thing you got to think about is the cost of these trail cameras, what's going into them. You're talking data plan, you're talking buying the camera, data plan, batteries every 2 weeks, because they don't last unless you're going to buy one of those four-wheeler batteries or a solar panel or whatever. I don't even know if this company offers it. I just got this camera for Christmas. This one I know offers, like, looks like a legit four-wheeler battery. It's like this big. And then they offer a doohickey solar panel, so that's good. I will say that there's a lot of discards I like about stealth cameras so far. One, it seems to mess up quite frequently, and my batteries drain tremendously. It sometimes will send a picture that is the worst quality I've ever seen, and then it'll send, like 10 minutes later, it'll send the best picture quality I've ever seen in my life. So it's like constantly like not knowing what to do. And if there's heavy fog, it'll just start taking pictures randomly of the heavy fog. I don't know if we got ghosts maybe or what, but it does that a lot to us. So we have to go in there and delete all the photos, and then it's just a nightmare because when we're deleting photos, more are popping up, and it's just kind of junk. Now going over this camera, like I said, it has no SD card required. It takes 33 MP sure images and HD videos with sound. My stealth camera, for some reason, I can't get the sound to work either. The sound does not work on the stealth camera. It has remote settings, activity charting, know when and where to hunt, interactive maps, species recognition. Yeah, it does. It has the smart tag AI. Analyzes image from deer, turkey, people, and vehicles and more. Weather data and unlimited cloud storage. Never lose an image. That's an awesome one because on the stealth camera, I think, don't quote me on it, but I think you have to buy extra cloud storage for all your photos, which kind of sucks. I haven't succeeded that yet, so hopefully I never do. Has 720p HD video with delivery of sound. That's really, really good. Less than 0.5 second trigger speed and up to 80-foot detection. I think my stealth camera has all that too. My stealth camera might actually be faster trigger speed. I don't know, but if we open up the camera here, one thing I noticed, since it is a 16-pack battery, it is super thick. I mean, that's insane. It's like almost half the pin. It's just massive. I don't like that about it at all. My stealth camera is slick, slim, skinny, looks like it's on fleek, glues to the tree. I love it. You can barely tell it's there. This is like a giant cinder block strapped to a tree. I've never strapped it to a tree, but I know it's going to look like it because that thing's massively thick. I mean, it's insanely thick. So, I don't like that about it at all. Also, the screen in here is super, super sexy. Like it just looks good. It has the seal right here. You can tell it suctions, like suction cups to it really good. Nothing's getting in there, I don't think. You got the smart scan right here. Don't let them see that. They might scan it. I don't trust them. Do you trust them, Haley? She kind of looked at me like she don't know.
Too late.
It's alright. But it has a smart scan in here, so you can scan the trail camera, activate it, or whatnot. And then it did come with a cool sticker, so that's awesome. And then it came with a little thing, and then your strap, of course. But for all that you're getting, I guess, it really just depends on you as the hunter. Are you wanting to spend it? Why are you spending it? Are you bumping deer when you go to check your trail cameras? Like me personally, I don't check my regular trail cameras unless I'm going in there to hunt. There's no need for me to check it unless we're hunting. Other than that, it's just sitting there. So it's up to you. I just kind of wanted to go over all the pros and cons of the trail camera world. You know, and some guys buy expensive trail cameras because they last longer, and I understand that too. But if this breaks, I'm just gonna go to Walmart and buy a $30 one and call it good. To me, I'm not a big trail camera enthusiast either. I like trail cameras, don't get me wrong. I will not agree with that. I like them. They're perfectly fine in my world. But at the same time, I do kind of like to wing it and just hope and pray sometimes that a big buck will walk by like I used to when I was a kid. So it all just depends on what your hunting style is, who you are, and what you're really using it for. Are you using it just to throw out there and hopefully catch a couple of deer? Any trail camera is going to work. Are you wanting to take your hunting game to the next level? Then I guess if I was going to hunt and try to hunt for a massive deer that I knew was there, then I would definitely go ahead and purchase this. But anyhow, I will catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys being here, and make sure to check out my Patreon and hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell thing. I guess it does something, I don't know. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.